Wait, where am I? What's going on? What? This isn't the Hollow City. Where am I? What? A boat? There's a book here. Book and quill. Oh! Ah, zombie! Oh, gosh. Not the best way to start off a video. Come here, you bastard. Come here, you. Yaha! On guard. Oh, gosh, it's dangerous on this island. Or wherever I'm at. Alright, let's check to see what this is. Ha ha, little Halloween. I shipped you off to a distant location and you will never return. And I'll do your mod showcase and take over the Pumpkin Empire. Ha 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 ha, Butch. Butch? That iron golem? Oh, he's gonna get it now. But wait. How did I get all the way over here if he shits me off? Wait. What's wrong with my hand? Why am I a Munchlax? You know what? One mystery at a time. First, gotta find out what. First, I gotta get enough materials to get myself back to. Wait, what's this over here? Chest. Maybe someone was here. Oh, another book. Maybe someone left the letter. Maybe the inhabitants left a letter. Dear boss, I know you wanted to do the mod so bad, so I had it set up for you before Butch could ship you off. From Snowline. Aw, Snowline. Wait a minute. The mod? Does that mean? Oh yes, we're back in action, baby. Woo! What's up, guys? Halloween26 Gaming here, and today I have a special treat for you guys. Today is my first mod showcase, and today I'm doing the Sentry security or home hold on. It's either security or home defense. It's called, yeah, it's just the Sentry mod, home defense. And I got a special treat for you guys. Sorry, I had to check the forums. I'm gonna be checking the forums a lot because it is my first Minecraft thing. So first off, I'm gonna show you the tire cores, because to get the tire cores, because to make these sentries, you have to have a lot of things. And as you can see, I have two little things set up, but we're gonna get to that later. All right, so it adds in it adds in 4 different types of sentries with which are basically upgrades, and you need to build these core things. So first, you need 1 ender pearl, 4 iron block of iron, and 4 gold ingots, and you will get the Sentry core tire 1. And you'll need that to build the first tire of cores, but we'll get to that later. And to build the second tire of cores, you'll need 4 blocks of iron, 4 blocks of gold, and the tire 1 core, and that will give you the Sentry core tire 2. You will need, and this will help you build the rest of the upgraded versions of the sentries. But you also need to build the tire core 3. To build the Sentry core tire 3, you will need 1 Sentry core tire 2, 1 block of gold, 4 blocks of gold, and 4 blocks of diamond, and that gives you Sentry core tire 3. You'll also need this to build the Sentry core tire 4. To build this, you'll need 4 blocks of emeralds, 3 blocks of blueberries. I don't know why I was calling them diamonds. I'm sorry, I'm a little out of it. I've been sick for a while. And 1 block of redstone. And also you'll need the 1 block of Sentry core tire 3. And that will give you the Sentry core tire 4. Oh, shoot, it's nighttime. Hold on. /time set day. Yes. All right. Now let's get on to these. So first off, we have the defense sentry gun. What this one does is that it has a range of 7. And it gives speed 1. Don't know Next one we have is the Pulse Sentry gun. This one has a range of 7, like the rest, like the other one, and it damages nearby mobs, and it does half a heart. It definitely will take a while to kill something. This one is the Frosty Sentry. This one slows nearby mobs, gives them slowness 1. It also extinguishes nearby fire, so if you guys have burning fires in your world, this will be the perfect thing. Next is the Sentry Dart. I don't know why the name's like that, but it just is. I guess they'll fix that later. This one locks into a mob and drops an arrow on it until it's dead or out of range. The next one we have is in the other chest. Next one we have is the Sentry Wind, the Wind Sentry. This one knocks back nearby mobs by around 1 block. Oh, shoot, and I forgot to tell you how to craft them as well. So, for the Defense Sentry, you'll need 6 blocks of cobblestone, 1 iron ingot, and 1 glowstone. And you'll need the tire 1. So, like I said, all these you'll need tire 1s. To build the Pulse one, you'll need the same exact thing, only instead you have a block of emerald. Same with the Frost. Same things, only ice. Next for the Dart, same thing, only an arrow. Then over here, it is the Wind one. It's the same thing, only wool. Next we have the... Whoops, wait a minute. Where'd it go? Awkward. Okay, this is awkward. Hold on. Awkward. Alright, here it is. Okay, we got the... Oh, nope, don't want to do that. Okay, we got the Stationary Sentry. To build this, you'll need the iron ingots. You'll need 6 iron ingots, 1 gold ingot, and the tire 2 core, which will be what you need for the rest of them. And also you'll need a Defense Sentry. Now the Sustain Sentry, it gives speed 2 and regeneration 1. Next we have the Chilly Sentry, which is the same exact thing, only you need a Frost Sentry 1. And this slows all nearby mobs with slowness 2 and extinguishes fires and freezes liquids. Next we have the Pulse Sentry, which is... Oh, whoops. Switch those up. Pulse Sentry, Force Field Sentry. Basically the same thing, and then you need the Pulse Sentry, and that will give you the Force Field Sentry. And the Force Field Sentry is just an upgraded version of the Pulse Sentry. Higher range, higher damage, and damages faster. Does 1.5 hearts of damage. Yikes, that's a lot. Alright. Next we have the Barrage Sentry. For this you need 4. Now for this you need 4 iron ingots, 1 gold ingot, and then 2 lapis lazuli blocks and a Pulse Sentry. And that gives you the Broad Sentry. And the Broad Sentry damages all nearby mobs, does half a heart of damage, but will damage a lot faster than the Pulse Sentry. Next is the Poison Sentry. To get the Poison Sentry, you do the exact same thing, only replace the lapis lazuli with spider eyes, and that gives you the Poison Sentry. And it poisons all nearby mobs with poison 1, with the exceptions of spiders. Note, the undead mobs and witches are immune to poison. Well, that's good to know. Next is the Ignite Sentry, which is one of my favorites. So you can do the exact same thing. Then you need 2 netherrack and a Pulse Sentry, and you get the Ignite Sentry. The Ignite Sentry burns all nearby mobs. That's all you need to know. It just burns them all. Pretty simple. Just that simple. I mean, come on. It's an Ignite mob. It's an Ignite thing. I mean, what more do you want? It burns. 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 Burn. Burn. Yes, just burn, all of you. Burn. Burn. Sorry about that. Okay. Next is the projectile sentry. For this, you need the exact same things as before. And one sec. Sorry guys about small interruptions. And where was it? Oh yeah. To make the projectile thing, you just need the 6 iron ingots, 1 gold ingot, 1 sentry core to tire 2, and then the dart, sentry. And that will give you the projectile sentry, which locks onto the 3 mobs in range and repeatedly drops arrows on them until mobs are dead or out of range. So basically like the dart one, only the range is upped. Alright, next is the windstorm sentry. Basically it's the same as the rest, only you replace the top with a wind sentry, and this knocks back all mobs in its range stronger than the wind sentry. Because that's all that needs to be said about it. Alright. Next is the protection sentry. Now this is 6 gold. Now to make this you need 6 gold ingots, 1 tire 3 core, and 1 blueberry. And then a substance sentry. And that will make the protector sentry, which gives regeneration 1, speed 2, strength 1, and haste 2. Now, the next one we have here is the Smite Sentry. Basically, you make it the same way with the broad sentry on top, and that gives you the Smite Sentry. This one occasionally smites all nearby mobs with powerful lightning. I wouldn't use this in forest or near anything that burns. Don't say I didn't warn you. I'd recommend putting the sentry from the forest category next to this sentry if you don't want things to burn. Oh my. This seems like a very fun one. Alright, next we have the Execute Sentry. Basically you do the same exact thing, then but you put a Force Field Sentry on top, and this one does damage. This damages all nearby mobs for 2.5 hearts of damage. Next we have the Acidic Sentry. You do the exact same thing, and you put the Chill Sentry on it. Is that it? Has to be. Oh, yeah, Arctic. My bad. Gives nullness 3 to all mobs within range. Will extinguish fires, freeze liquids. It even gets cold enough for it to form snow around it. Has a chance of freezing water into packed ice instead of ice. Next we have the Blight Sentry, which is the exact same thing with Poison Sentry on it. With the Poison Sentry, this gives poison 2 to all mobs except spiders. Since undead mobs, witches, and spiders are immune to this, you can say it's most useless sentry. So yeah, it's basically useless, but it's still good. But it's still cruel, and we're gonna see what all these do. This is the Sentry Dart Storm. This is the Dart Storm Sentry. Same thing, only you put the projectile sentry at the top, and it drops arrows on all mobs in range. And then this one, and then the last one is the Tempest Sentry. Same thing, only you got the Windstorm, and this knocks back all nearby mobs. Next we have the fun ones. These are the ultimates. The Guardian Sentry. You need 6 blueberries, 1 nether star, and 1 Sentry Core Tire 4. And then you'll need a Protection Sentry. And this one gives regeneration 2, speed 2, strength 1, resistance 1, and haste 1. Basically, you're invincible. So you're a god. This makes you into a god. Next is the Massacre Sentry, which you need the exact same thing, and then I Execute Sentry, and this damages mobs for 5 hearts. I know, that's awesome. And then last is the Hurricane Sentry. You need the exact same things, and then you need the Tempest one. And the Hurricane one is so far my favorite. It sends everything flying. And if you put more than one, they do stack up. So it will basically send them flying off in any direct, super far. So yes, all right. So now that you see them, let's test them out. All right. So first we have, right. So let's go over here to my little thing that I've done. I did a little practice rounds with it. This is my little contraption. So, oh, hold on, slash. Toggle downfall. There we go. We don't want rain. Alright. So I can see this is the Guardian. This is the Fence Sentry. It gives you speed 1. So that's pretty good. Next is the Frost Sentry. If memory serves me correctly, it said it will oh gosh. Stretch this out. Alright. So, Frost Sentry. It will give slowness to all mobs. Ah, that didn't seem to be really slowing them down. No, no, my villager! Get away from him! Get away from him, you monsters! Alright. Alright. Next is the Pulse Sentry. Oh, whoops. Time set day. Alright, let's see this. Oh my god, we got Golden Armor Zombie. Yeah, as you see, it starts automatically hitting them. It takes a while. That one over there seems to be stuck, but whatever. So yeah, that one seems to be working fine. Let's get rid of them now. Oh, get this. Alright. Next we have... Now, I'm gonna save all the projectile ones for later. Like the ones that go up in the air. That also means the smite one. Now the wind one. Now next we have the... Oh, whoops. That's not a good sign. Gotta fix that. Next we have the wind turbine, the wind sentries. And as you can see, they can't even get near us. Oh, they can. Okay, well. Yeah, that's a little dangerous. Get away. Get away from him! You bloodthirsty beings. Get away from him. So yeah, as you can see, these guys are seriously not getting anywhere. But as you can see, it's a little bit weak. Oh gosh. Come here, you. Die. And let's kill this guy here. Alright. Next we have the Chill Sentry. As you can see, you can't really see the effects of it well because I don't know. It does seem to give slowness. Yeah, they seem to be moving really slow now. Ah! They killed him! They killed the villager! Oh no! You bastards! What did you do? Die! I will avenge his death! You too, die. Alright. So yeah, that one isn't really good. Alright. next up is the Substance Sentry, Force Field Sentry, Broad Sentry, Ignite Sentry, Poison Sentry, and Windstorm Sentry. My favorites. Oh gosh. Okay. First off, let's look at the Substance Sentry. As you can see, it gives you speed 2 and regeneration. So that's good. Put our villager down here. Alright, next off we want to test out the Force Field Sentry. So, click it away. Take that! Take that, you evil bastard! You evil things! You shall die at the hands of this. Oh, you know it's taking forever. So kill them now. Put them out of their misery. As you can see, yeah, that. Oh my god, that took them a long. That took them down. It made it so easier. Next is the Broad Sentry. Click. Come to me, zombies. Come to me. Oh gosh. That instantly started attacking them. They are not They are not gonna live long. Ah! They killed the, they hurt the villager. Maybe I should have put them farther back. Let's see how long it takes them. So as you can see, it takes a while. But they're gonna die. Oh, there we go. See? Told you. They died. Next one is the Ignite Sentry. I'm just gonna put a bunch of them right here. Just gonna put a bunch of them right there. So as you can see, the Ignite Sentries, the moment they get near, they will instantly start burning. It's a beautiful thing, isn't it? Look at them. They burn. Burn! Oh, they stop burning. Okay. Well, you get the idea. They start burning really badly. So die. Die. I don't like you guys here anymore. Burn. Burn like you're in the sunlight. So, yeah, these are really good for helping up. Poison Sentries, like the form, like it says, it will poison things, but it won't poison zombies or spiders, so it's basically useless here. Then we have the wind. Then we have the wind one. See what this one can do. Get the windstorm. I'm an evil person, I know. See what this does to them. Shaboom! Shaboom! Basically doesn't really do that much damage to them. It basically just keeps sending them backwards so they can't get near you. So yeah, I guess you could. So yeah, if you want to, I guess you could place these all around your. If you want to keep your place zombie free, you can place these all around your like neighborhood, your city, your town, and save yourself the trouble of having to, you know, deal with zombies ever again. All right. Next is the Protected Sentry, Execution Sentry, Blight Sentry, and Tempest Sentry. The Blight Sentry, if I remember correctly, is the other Poison Sentry. Gun. So that won't really do much. Yeah. Blight one's the other poison one, so that really won't do much for us. So next things, but these other ones will sure. But let's first look at the protection one. Protection one gives you speed, haste, and strength and regeneration, so that's really good to have, especially a lot of them. Next is the Execute Sentry. Oh, whoops. Let's see what two of these do. Alright. Put these out, and look at that. They're not even out of their spawn things. They're already dying. Oh, death is so sweet. Oh gosh, that was super fast. Next is the Tempest. Let's see what this one does. As you know, this one pushes them back. Come zombies. Oh my gosh, that already pushed them up. So that already pushed them high. Alright. Let's get rid of these. Let's kill these off. Get away from the piggy! Get away from the piggy! Alright, so that's that. Let's go test out the ones that need actualness to do, and let's put up the other ones. Let's put up these other ones so that we're not bothered with them anymore. Oh, actually, I forgot the Arctic. And here's the other dart. I know I forgot something. Arctic is basically the same thing. It just puts down a bunch of. It actually just puts down a bunch of snow. Here, I can do that right here. Or at least it should. Well, whatever. Right. Yeah, that's basically that. That's basically those. Next we need the big guns. So first off, let's let it get nighttime. First, at the nighttime. Put the dart sentry here. Let's spawn a few zombies. As you can see, this instantly is just sending zombies up instantly. This is instantly just sending arrows up and hitting zombies randomly. Next we have the projectile one. See, this sends arrows up much farther. Oh gosh. Next is the, oh shoot, oh, not what I wanted. Next is the Dark Storm one. That just, oh my gosh, look at that beautiness. Look at that, they're all just gonna die. Alright, now that we only have a few left. Next is the Smite Sentry. What this does is... Oh my lord! Oh, such sweetness. Oh, that's so awesome. Oh my. Oh my. Oh. Oh no. Oh, I should have. Well, the forums did warn me. Placing this near wood would be bad. But you know what? I didn't. But did I listen? No. Oh my gosh, look at this. It is burned. Oh my goodness. What? That was lag. That frame just dropped. Alright. Next we have the Massacre, Primfrost, Sentry Hurricane, and Guardian one. These can be put to use back over here. So let's just go back to day. Alright, so we got day. Come on, vamonos! Everybody, let's go! We got our... Oh, wait, where'd our villager go? No, Fred! No, our villager died again! What the heck? Why does he keep dying? Alright. So, as you can see, this one right here. The Guardian Sentry, look at this. Wait a sec. Yes! Invincible! We are gonna be invincible forever! Oh, yes. Just... save up all your, just build a bunch of withers, kill them all, grab everything you need, and you'll be set for life with this. Next is the Primfrost thing, and this should be fast acting. Yep, it's already fast acting. Look at this, snow everywhere already. It's a winter wonderland, and it already hurts them. Look at this. They hate the snow. They're getting hurt by the snow. It's awesome. Alright. Get rid of that. Next is the massacre one. Watch this. Oh, yay! No more zombies! Oh, my. Alright, and then the last but not least is one of my favorites. Oh, shoot, where is it? Alright. Last but not least is the hurricane one. And I'm just going to stack these up and make a wall so that they don't come through. This way. Because that's the last thing we need. Are a bunch of zombies coming through. So I'm just going to make a prison cell for them. And we're going to get rid of this button and we're going to put a lever on. And we're just gonna pull the lever. So first off, let's just watch this. Nope, zombies are going nowhere. Oh my gosh, you got pushed through. But yeah, look at this. It just sends them flying. Let's see if I can. Let's see if I were to destroy the top roof. Well, basically, let me just. I know it doesn't look like it, but let me just say this: if I were to destroy the top roof, they'd be going everywhere. So, yeah, let's destroy a few. The range of these are immense. I mean, you will. You don't even know how far they go. And watch. Sometimes they go all the way. Sometimes they went all the way out here. Gosh dang it! I want it. Frame rate dropping. Gotta get away. Get rid of this rain. Okay, well, basically that's all for this episode. But yeah, basically that's the Okay, I want to get rid of these guys fastly, so let's just massacre them. That's a massacreness to this. Oh, wow, that's pretty fast. Here, villager. You're free! Freedom! Alright. Well, guys, that's the mod spotlight. Remember, this was the Sentry mod. Home defense. If you guys want to check out this mod, check it out in the description below. The link to download it's in the below. It really is a fun mod. I know everything's really expensive, but I mean, come on. These things are so worth it. You will never have to worry about zombies ever around your stuff again if you have this. I mean, honestly. It's so worth it. Alright. Well, if you like this video, leave a like on the description below. Please comment if you want more. If you want me to do more of these mods. And yeah, peace off.